Look, this show has allowed all kinds of people to come on. People we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
I just leave. I go home. I go home to my life, and I take care of my cat and do all the stuff I'm supposed to do.
Just when you thought 2025 couldn't get any wilder, Whoopi Goldberg has left the country following a shocking $80 million lawsuit filed against her by Elon Musk.
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
I don't know what else to say, but it is. I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
Elon Musk's $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg and The View has sparked intense debate, not just because of the staggering amount. The case centers on allegations of defamation and intentional misinformation. Musk claims that Whoopi and her co-host crossed a serious line when they made statements suggesting he and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance were involved in a grand scheme to manipulate government control if Donald Trump were removed from office. According to Musk, these accusations weren't just reckless speculation. They were entirely baseless and made with the intent to damage his reputation. The lawsuit underscores how such claims can have far-reaching consequences. Musk argues that the statements portrayed him as someone undermining democracy, which he firmly denies. But here's the twist. This isn't just about clearing his name. It's become a pivotal moment in the broader debate over free speech versus media accountability. On one side, Musk's supporters see this as a stand against biased narratives, meant to smear public figures. They believe celebrities and media outlets should be held responsible for their claims, particularly when those claims have the power to sway public opinion on a massive scale.
I don't believe in cancel culture. I like the phrase that my friend Nick Cannon uses. We need counsel culture. You know, in the Jewish faith, Don, we have a concept called shuvah. And shuvah means redemption. It means all of us have the power to admit when we do wrong and to commit to doing better.
Now, let's dive into Whoopi Goldberg's sudden departure. For someone as high profile as Whoopi, leaving the country wasn't just unexpected. It was a bold statement. The mounting pressure around her had reached an unbearable peak. Between top Elon Musk's $80 million lawsuit, the FBI's investigation into her controversial comments, and the relentless scrutiny from the public and media, she found herself in the middle of an overwhelming storm. Reports suggest her decision to flee wasn't solely about avoiding legal trouble. It was about escaping the crushing spotlight. Sources close to her reveal she felt cornered and overwhelmed by the non-stop backlash. Every action she took and every word she said was being dissected and criticized on a global scale. Media outlets have speculated that Whoopi's departure was a calculated move to sidestep the escalating fallout. With the lawsuit and FBI investigation possibly gaining momentum, leaving the country seemed like her only option to protect her mental well-being and avoid a drawn-out legal battle. And then there's the role of social media. Platforms like Twitter erupted as soon as news of her departure broke. Hashtags such as Chunder Support Elon and Cancel the View trended, with users fiercely debating the situation. Critics accused Whoopi of running from accountability, claiming her departure was an admission of guilt and a refusal to face the consequences of her actions. Ultimately, Whoopi Goldberg's decision to leave the country has only poured gasoline on an already raging fire.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you can call him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk? Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
And here's where things take an even messier turn. Amid the backlash from the lawsuit, reports emerged that Whoopi Goldberg tried to dismiss her statements, claiming they were nothing more than a misunderstood joke about her cat tripping her at home. But by then, the damage was done. Social media erupted, with Musk's supporters calling for more legal action and condemning her remarks as reckless. Critics argued that her comments crossed into dangerous territory, suggesting they could be interpreted as inciting physical harm. This is where the FBI stepped in. Reports indicate that federal authorities launched an investigation to determine whether Whoopi's remarks posed a legal or security threat. While it remains unclear how far the investigation has progressed, the FBI's involvement highlights the gravity of the situation. Musk's team quickly capitalized on this development, presenting it as further proof that Whoopi and The View engaged in actions with repercussions far beyond simple defamation.
Whoopi Goldberg, who raised a few eyebrows using the Bible to support the idea of kids getting gender change surgeries. Take a look.
This is a party that says we believe in parents' rights. You're telling me that as a parent, I'm not smart enough to decide if my child and I need to have gender affirming. Our doctors are not involved. What is going? So I can't decide what my kid reads. I can't decide for my child what my child says is going on. You're telling me your beliefs, and they keep saying it, and I keep saying, what Bible are you reading? Because God was really clear. Very clear.
I would say this is a new low for The View, but it isn't. They've gone way lower before. It's certainly on brand for The View.
The View is no stranger to controversy, but this latest scandal might be its toughest challenge yet. Over the years, the show has frequently been criticized for making inflammatory and unverified claims. Much of the backlash focuses on its hosts, expressing personal opinions, often seen as biased, misleading, or outright controversial. Now, with Whoopi Goldberg at the center of Elon Musk's $80 million lawsuit, those criticisms have returned with full force. Interestingly, old clips of Whoopi praising Donald Trump have begun resurfacing online. Critics are seizing on these moments to point out what they see as hypocrisy, using them to fuel the ongoing debate around the show's credibility and its hosts' shifting narratives.
Used as our friend Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
Honey, Joe, I think you missed this part. Take a look.
I want him to show his birth certificate. There's something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
Oh my God, that's a terrible thing. That is just
Whoopi, I'm telling you.
He was 3 pounds.
Donnie, I love you. I'm telling you.
I love you too. I think that's the biggest pile of dog mess I've heard in ages.
The scandal has reignited debates about The View's credibility as a talk show. Calls for its cancellation have grown louder, with critics claiming it has devolved into a platform for unchecked misinformation. Many see Musk's lawsuit as a wake-up call, arguing that media outlets, even those branded as entertainment, need stricter oversight to prevent the spread of harmful rumors. However, not everyone believes The View should be taken off the air. Some suggest the solution lies in stricter regulation and robust fact-checking rather than outright cancellation. After all, the show has long been a space for important conversations, offering a platform for diverse opinions and cultural debates. The real challenge now is whether it can find a balance between provocative discussions and responsible reporting. Then, there's the potential impact of Musk's lawsuit. If successful, it could set a precedent for holding media outlets accountable for their statements. Supporters of Musk's legal action argue that this could encourage ethical journalism, pushing platforms to prioritize facts over sensationalism. On the flip side, critics warn that such lawsuits could have a chilling effect on free speech, discouraging media outlets from critiquing or questioning powerful individuals out of fear of legal repercussions.
Couple in conflicts. I try to take the set of actions that are most likely to improve the probability that the future will be good.
For Elon Musk, this lawsuit seems to be about making a statement to the media. His supporters argue that it's a necessary stand against the unchecked power of media outlets to make claims without accountability. They view Musk as someone pushing back against a culture of reckless commentary, demanding higher standards in journalism. Fans have taken to social media, applauding him for challenging what they see as false narratives that mislead the public. For them, this lawsuit goes beyond legal action. It's a call for the media to prioritize facts over sensationalism. Many believe Musk's efforts could lead to greater accountability, especially for influential platforms shaping public opinion. The debate has also reignited discussions about Whoopi Goldberg and The View. One person commented, "The View needs to end." Another added, "Musk's action is 100% justified." A third wrote, "Goldberg and the rest of The View should all be sued for defamation and slander." But what do you guys think? Is Elon Musk justified in his fight against The View? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest celebrity news. We've got all the tea, and you won't want to miss a drop.